Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm just doing this to show you some of the neat stuff that you can do with uh, granular synthesis. So I've got this random sample I took from a PS1 game because PS1 games are baller. Uh, here's this. Pay no attention to that. That's for another thing. So what I did is I essentially took this sample and ran it through my granular synthesis jammy here, this dealio. And I essentially made it start around here in the sample. I'm not completely sure how all this works too much yet, but what I can gather is that I'm just going to play this little thing that I have here. Essentially what I have on this is some tape distortion in as many quotes as I can put. Compressor to bring up the levels since the levels are a little bit low. And an EQ just so I can filter out any of the nasty hi-hats and stuff that I don't want interfering with a reverb channel, which I have over here. So, I'm going to probably play this dry too, just so you can get a feel for it. So I've got this little melody here going. Just some simple chord stuff, nothing too crazy. Chord memory nonsense. So if I were to turn down, I'm gonna be copying a lot of values here since I want to keep this. If I were to turn down the hold, which I believe is how long each grain is held for, it just becomes a whole lot more, well, choppy sounding, I guess you could say. And this here is the grain spacing. So if I were to turn this up, this is the distance between each sample part that plays. I would assume. I'm not a master at this just yet. I'm not the leading person to go to. And this is wave spacing, so the distance between, or the distance that the sample is taken from. So if I were to increase this, it'll take from farther and farther in the sample as it goes along. I think of it more or less like sample motion. So if I were to turn it all the way to 0, it goes neither forward nor backwards. It just kind of stays right where it starts. So you get this kind of cool, I don't want to say feedback loop effect, but that's what I'm going to do. And I also have some various effects here, like panning. That's about it. And slap a little reverb on that, and you got some neat sounding vaporwavy stuff. All I do is need some rain samples, maybe some birds in the background, and probably gonna clip out the snare at the beginning here. This thing. Oh wait, that's not gonna play. Oops! This jammy. This magnificent snare. So I'll probably use that later on too, because that sounds neat. So yeah, there's the thing.